We're here in Jacksonville, Florida, about to tour the USS Orleck. From the dock, you can really see how massive this historic destroyer is. Let's head aboard and explore. We were lucky to have a volunteer guide walking us to our first stop, the ammo room. This space stored the ship's live ammunition, a critical but dangerous part of life on board. This was a snug fit to get into this space, so we could only imagine how that was for the crews on board this ship. The crew would work quickly and carefully here, moving shells up to the guns on deck. Imagine how intense this space would have been during battle. There is a short video that you can watch while in the ammo room that goes over the space and the process of how everything worked. This is the hangar room, which is one of the more unique areas of the ship. Today, it holds a submarine drone on display, showing how naval technology has evolved over time. Lots of doors, decks, ladders, and other spaces to check out as you go along the tour. If you are like me, and make sure to test out everything along the way. A couple of fun facts about the USS Orleck is that the entire ship was used as a setting for the TV miniseries Winds of War, and parts of the ship were used during the filming of the movie Greyhound. It's a little bit of a trek from the front of the ship to the back. This might be a good time to snap some pictures of the city in the background. You can see my husband doing just that right here. On this area of the main deck, you can see Mount 51, one of the USS Orleck's largest guns. This is designed to hit targets miles away. You can really get a sense of the firepower this ship carried. Inside, we stepped into some of the living quarters, tight bunks, limited space, and basically no privacy. Life at sea wasn't always glamorous for most of the crew. Meals happened here in the crew mess deck. Sailors would line up, pick up their trays, and grab their food from the galley. Imagine hundreds of sailors cycling through this space daily. We climbed up another steep ladder on our tour. We found a few spaces here, including the main galley. We were surprised to see the crew mess deck and galley on different levels. This might be considered the heart of the ship when it came to keeping the crew fed. Up next is the repair locker, which was stocked with tools and gear to fix nearly anything on the ship. At sea, self-sufficiency was survival. This is the captain's stateroom. Some might consider this the best quarters on board, though still modest compared to life on land. The captain's responsibility, of course, was enormous. A few more spaces here to check out, then back out to the deck. Out on the deck area, the view is honestly incredible. Standing here, it's easy to imagine what it felt like heading out into the open seas. Communications were critical on a ship like this. These passageways led to Radio Central, where messages were constantly coming and going. Here we are stepping into the Combat Information Center, often considered the brain of the ship. Things like radar, strategy, coordination, those all happened here in this space. These narrow, empty corridors might feel a little eerie, calm now, but back when the ship was full, they were busy with crews moving about between watches. Down this ladder, you step into a crew berthing area. You see the rows of bunks stacked 3 high with almost no personal space and often sweltering heat. On many destroyers, it could get very hot without a lot of ventilation. Sailors had to get very good about sharing this space as to not wake up or disturb bunkmates that were resting. As we wind through more narrow corridors, it really hits you how much the ship feels a bit like a maze. You can definitely get in your daily steps without even leaving the ship. We believe this is the executive officer's stateroom, which was slightly more spacious than the crew's area, but still far from comfortable. Rank gave you a little space, but not much. After exploring the USS Orleck from top to bottom, we headed back to the dock. This ship is a living piece of history, and walking through it gives you a real appreciation for the sailors who lived and worked here. If you are ever in Jacksonville, Florida, this is a must-see stop. Until next time, this is That Florida Life. Later, Gator.